That's kicks, MP.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Well, look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got Flagg. Stephen Curry's out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Williamson. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
Goodness, I mean, we feel those science dunks shake the floor.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. No good on the 3. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
A bit ago, J.B. Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Guys?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly, the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
Curry kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
What awareness from Gilgeous-Alexander on the defensive end. Finds a steal and starts a fast break.
And it's Jokic in the corner. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Curry against Mitchell. Williamson dishes to Curry. Williamson a screen on Mitchell. Back to Williamson. A shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Mitchell kicks to MP. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Curry. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3. Nailed from three-point land. SGA's got 7 points in the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now, here's MP. Giannis passes to MP. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And the second All-Star selection for MP. He's making a habit of this.
It's one habit he's not keen to break. And with his devotion to the work, it's reasonable to expect more of the same.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's SGA. And it falls over the rim and in. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
Now, here's MP. Pass to Jokic. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
First defense. On defense, the All-Stars. Now, here's MP. Giannis outside. 5 to shoot. Wembanyama with the rebound. The West leading by 10. Pass to SGA. Now flag. Wembanyama sets a screen for Curry. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. On the wing, MP. Jokic. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Such a tough cover. I mean, Jokic with his size and physicality, you know, his body isn't chiseled, but he certainly uses it well. He forces the defense right there into a mistake.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the West. They have a 9-point lead. They grab their own miss. Launches a 3. No good on the shot. SGA's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. MP kicks to Mitchell. And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Cunningham, he's checked in for the East. Jaren Jackson's checked in for the West. Back to Cunningham. Good ball movement here by the East. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The West leading by 9. Mr. Williamson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Curry. The West again cannot hit. Mitchell against SGA. Here's Brown. Mitchell outside. No good on the triple. Curry against Cunningham. SGA passes to Williamson. Jackson finds SGA. Fires for 3. Curry shot is off. The East trail by 9. Here is Cunningham. He has yet to score. Jokic with the screen on Wembanyama. Stolen by Jackson. SGA with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Cunningham against Curry. Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
We've come to expect plays like that from Brown. He won't waste any opportunity to throw it down.
Curry passes to Jackson. Back to Curry. Jackson setting the pick here for Curry. 6 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Cunningham looking it over. Here's Brown. Williamson with the block.
That's Zion's kitchen. One cook allowed.
Inside. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Hits the three-point bomb.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama, a screen on Mitchell. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, that's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
Cunningham passes to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Cunningham.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Outside, SGA. Stolen by Mitchell. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Physical finish from Mitchell. A guy who has no problem playing through contact.
Wembanyama outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving inside.
Taking matters into his own hand.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Jokic inside. Defended by Wembanyama. And it's Jokic missing. The West leading by 6. Pass to SGA. With the drive. Outside for Curry. Clock at 6. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points. And here's Jokic. Over Wembanyama. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Pass to Curry. Launches it from deep. East grabs the miss.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Now here's Brown. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the West. 7-point differential. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Somebody doesn't have any rhythm.
East with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Jokic. Towns comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Young is subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Then for the West All-Stars, Williams, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Booker comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Morant in for Curry. And so here are the West All-Stars. Checked in for the East. Flag is checked in for the West.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
We've got Kate Cunningham, and Bede is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's MP, and it's Mitchell in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Morant bullies his way inside.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Towns the screen. MP kicks to Embiid. Embiid sets the pick for MP. Pass to Cunningham. 5 on the clock. A 3 from MP. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. The West leading by 6. Morant outside. Floats it up for Wembanyama. No good. Shot missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Joel Embiid. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Şengün comes in for Jaren Jackson. NSGA subbed in for Booker. Towns dishes to MP. Towns a screen on SGA. Bring it up for MP. A 3. And what a moment for MP. We can all feel it. Not only does he make his first All-Star game, but he does so by getting voted in as a starter.
And that shows you how the fans view MP this season. This isn't a good year that he's having. This is a landmark type of season. MP absolutely deserves the honor.
Now, here's MP. Following the miss by Ja Morant. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Karl Anthony Towns. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
MP finds Giannis. MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over MP. And that one's good. SGA. And it's a 7-point West All-Star lead. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars. The setup and the slam by Giannis.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Now, here's Şengün. And they pick up 2. And the West leads by 7.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
MP kicks to Towns. And it's off from 3-point range.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And Şengün with the basket on the assist by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 6th assist on the night. Towns the screen. MP kicks to Towns. Sinks the triple. Towns has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. East with some changes. Jokic comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and Ball subbed in for Mitchell. And West also making a switch. Curry's checked in. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. They've led by as many as 11 points. Spins. SGA with the throwdown.
And the move and the basket. SGA has the defense shook.
MP, the kick out to Ball. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Cunningham. To the inside. And Şengün throws it down.
Excellent in the screen and roll. Şengün with a wide base and natural strength, and he makes excellent decisions with the ball.
Jokic with the screen on Curry. MP passes to...
And these fans are getting treated to just some amazing aerial action in this game.
And that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it's All-Star Week. You don't lay it in, you punch it in.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Giannis' screen on Curry. MP kicks the ball. Off target from outside. The West leading by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Curry. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Screen by Giannis. MP with it. Now defended by Flag. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's SGA. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 26 points.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
And Jokic gets it to go.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Now, here's Şengün. 6 points for him. Out to Morant. Offline with his 3. The East trail by 8. MP deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Here's Giannis. Giannis dumps it down.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
And the West All-Stars have possession. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Towns is checked in. And West also making a switch. Jackson, he's checked in for Morant. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry with a wide open look. That's good. And SGA with the assist. SGA's got assist number 5 here tonight. Curry finds Şengün. From outside, off the mark. MP outside. Pass the ball. Curry against MP. Down low. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Brown comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ball. The West also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Şengün. And Zion Williamson subbed in for Jackson. Now, here's MP. He's got 6. Antetokounmpo, strong finish.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Well, this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
MP passes to Jokic. Yep, that one goes. And 12 points for Jokic.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game. But he's turned it on here in the second.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Wembanyama with the flush.
A huge part of Wembanyama's game, his ability to just devour the glass on both ends.
The three from MP. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake. But they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Jokic. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Trae Young, he's checked in for MP. Williamson kicks to Curry. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Wembanyama getting it done inside.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here's Young from the arc. And another 3 from the East. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. West All-Stars out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
And you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's flag. And it's Williamson in at the 4 spot. Now, SGA misses the 3. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
They double-team Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Curry's shot is off.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Here's Mitchell. The 19-footer is on the money. Mitchell's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the East All-Stars. Oh, my goodness. Wembanyama delivers the hammer.
I'd say that's impossible, but he does this every night, folks. Victor Wembanyama.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Really, it's about valuing the possession. It seems like he's trying to manufacture offense out there rather than just letting the play develop.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. MP with it. He's got 6. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. The West leading by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander on the move.
And one of the quickest players in the league. Once Gilgeous-Alexander gets a step on you, it's over.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes have really kind of drained their confidence. To this point.
He doesn't hit that one.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.